Hey, Facebook Live. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. And I want to give a quick shout out to Ibaya for purchasing a Right to Grow Rich daily planner to help her stay on track with her writing. And also, I want to thank Jasmine for helping me create these awesome pieces of merch. So yeah, if you're a writer, you're an author yourself, this is a great planner to have that keeps you on track, that you create your own plan. So I don't create it for you through the book. You create your own plan on how many times you're going to write per week, so you can get that book out of you. And your deadline for when your book will be complete. And it keeps you on track with motivational quotes and mission statements. So definitely, if you don't have one, inbox me, and they're not available on the website yet, but you can inbox me and we can ship one to you. All right, so today I want to talk about something very important. It's something that I read from Deepak Chopra's book, The Seven Spiritual Habits to Success. The Seven Spiritual Habits to Success. And in the very first chapter, he writes that you are pure potentiality. Pure potentiality. What's pure? Pure means the very essence of something. And potentiality means all possibilities is made through this person, this individual, this item. And when he says you have pure potentiality, he means that you are not in a box. Many times we put ourselves in a box. We label our own selves. I'm this person. I'm Rich Fontaine. I'm 5'8". I 150 pounds. I live in Baldwin. I drive a Lexus. I'm this person. But in reality, I'm nothing of the sort. Those are just labels. And labels could be taken away. It's like a name tag. Right? I put a name tag on, but I can just rip it right off. A label could be taken away. But when you understand your pure potentiality, there is no label. You are all things, and you can be anything that you put your mind and you're willing to pay the price for. And so that's why we tell kids, you can be anything you want, but we do it in such a cliche way that the kids don't even believe it anymore. But if we can show them that you are pure potentiality, that just because, and Miles Monroe taught me this, even though he was born in the Bahamas, he says, I'm not from the Bahamas. I came through the Bahamas. I'm not from my parents. I came through my parents. I'm from my Father in heaven. I'm from the universe. I'm from spirit. That's where I resided from. That's where I came from. I didn't come from a label. And many times we cannot expand ourselves, go to different places, feel comfortable in different countries, feel comfortable in different environments, associate with different types of people. Why? Because we've been so conditioned to see ourselves in a box, to see ourselves as a woman, to see ourselves as a man, to see ourselves as a particular race or particular religion. And we put ourselves in a box and we relate everything to the box that we're in. And it's very limited. If you think of a box, there's no way to move. Like the genie, where he said, brass, brass, brass. When you're a box, everywhere you turn is brass. Versus when you have freedom, true freedom is to know that you are pure potentiality. And when you know that in the essence of you, you're willing to do more things. You're willing to take more challenges because you say, I'm not just this person, I'm beyond that. I can do anything I want to as long as I'm willing to pay the price. And what's the price, Rich? Sometimes it's study. Sometimes it's learning. Sometimes it's exercise. Sometimes it's practice. Sometimes it's just doing the things over and over and over again, like we're doing here, Daily Motivation, to become experts at your craft. That's the price we must pay. But we have to start off knowing that we can do it. Why? Because we're pure potential. There is no limit. There is no cap. Only the cap there is the cap that we put on ourselves. When the Wright brothers were a group of brothers that did bicycles, they were bicycle mechanics. How does a small town bicycle mechanic create the first working airplane? How? How? In retrospect, okay, that makes sense, but at first, if you're in during that time, you're like, that's impossible. They don't have the skills, they don't have the resources, they don't have the know-how. How did they do it? They did it because they knew they were pure potential. They knew we can do it. And just having that knowing, that understanding that you can do, be, and have whatever you want, that changes your perspective of what you pursue. Because if you didn't truly believe that you can have, be, or do whatever you want, you would not take the leap. You wouldn't take the chances that is required of us to create the life that we want, to be and do and have whatever we want. But we have to approach it understanding that I was born able to create myself and create my reality from scratch. That it doesn't matter where I'm from, where I started, who's my family, what income did we grow up with, what is our economic status. It doesn't matter. All that matters is I believe I can do this, and I do the work, I pay the price to get to that goal or to that point. When you understand you're not from Puerto Rico, because they label you, you're Puerto Rican, and it puts you in a box, but you're not Puerto Rican. You came through Puerto Rico. You're not Puerto Rican. I came through New York City. I'm not New Yorkan. I'm not a Floridian. I'm pure potentiality. I can go anywhere in this world and survive and thrive. Why? Because I believe that. I believe you put me anywhere. With my talents and my gifts, I'll be able to thrive. Why? Because I'm pure potentiality. Again, how does two brothers from a small town that are bicycle mechanics create the first airplane? They did it by knowing that it was possible for them to. So whatever's in your life that's holding you back, that you think, I won't be able to do that. That's impossible for me. Nobody from my country can do this. Nobody from my village could do this. Nobody with my background could do this. Nobody with my education can do this. Nobody with my financial status can do this. Nobody with my skin color can do this. Nobody from my gender can do this. Whenever you have that thought, remember what Deepak Chopra said. You are not these things. You are pure potentiality. And embrace that and say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if you could say, so put that in the chat box, please like, please comment, and say, I can do all things through the universe, through the cosmos, through Christ, through Buddha, through Allah, through whoever you truly believe in. It's all one item, it's all one entity. But whatever you call it, that strengthens me. Again, this is a short message. This is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel that this was a successful conversation. Love is love. I hope this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment, and put down in the comment section, I am pure potentiality, because you are. And once you know that, there is no limits for you. There is no caps. You just pay the price every day, and you'll get there. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for taking your time to watch. Like the great Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I love you.